All right, so first of all, excitement, spring practice get underway. How's it feel?
We've already had a good day today. We got probably about 40 juniors here. We broke up the new team room, broke out the new team room, and we've had 2 or 3 meetings in there, so that the guys were fired up about that. That's really going to help us in recruiting. It's going to help us be much more efficient with our meeting time. So the guys were excited, and they've a lot of enthusiasm. We'll go 3 non-padded practices here this week before spring break, but yeah, they're bouncing around pretty good. Everybody's in a pretty good place.
Have you named an assistant yet? Have you filled this?
Yeah, Mark Scott was a graduate assistant for the last 3 years. He's going to he's Gibby's eyes in the sky. Was all last year. His graduate assistantship was up, so he was not going to be able to coach, which was going to hurt us. So we're going to put him on the field to help defense and help special teams as well. Good young coach. Good young coach.
Is he going to be special teams?
Yeah. Coach DeForest is still working with it. He's still working with it. And he will coach up Mark, and that'll take some of that off of Joe's plate.
What are you looking to get accomplished today? Obviously, it's non-padded, just guys getting out here for the first time. What's the primary benefit?
The number one thing we talked about, Ed, was turnover margin. We were 119th in the country in turnover margin. So, the first thing that we do after stretch right here is going to be ball security on offense, and it's going to be a turnover circuit on defense. So if we can get better at that, that'll win us some more games.
A new team room, a little bit more about that. Where does that place you guys amongst the rest of the programs?
It's as good of one as I've seen. There's some that are bigger. I would challenge you to find one that's better. So there is no glitches. The kids can fit in the seats, and the guys in the back row can see the screen. So they did a great job with it. The graphics are great, and it's as good a one as I've seen.
With all the bells and whistles, anything stand out for you? What's your favorite part of that team room?
Just being functional more than anything. I mean, you guys have been in that team room that we're in. You can't hear anything and you can't see anything. So, we're going to be able to meet the right way, and we're going to be able to be more functional. Is my biggest thing. I mean, obviously, bells and whistles helps in recruiting, but more importantly, being functional is something that's very important.
As far as wide receiver is going to ask, what is the thing that you want to see out of these guys during the spring?
You're going to have to find guys that can make plays on the outside. I mean, we all know the situation that we're in right now, losing Kevin and losing Mario. We need to find some wideouts that can make plays. We got about 6 or 7 of them right now, and then we obviously recruited 3 of them too. So we need to find guys that can make some plays.
You guys did this last year where you did the non-padded, took the break, and then came back. What do you like about that? Why does this suit you guys and what you're trying to accomplish in the spring?
Well, I would rather be in pads right now, but once spring break's over, the weather is going to be better. We obviously got pretty good with it today, but just getting those non-padded practices out of the way. It's all mental. The first 3 days are going to be mental. We're going to make a lot of mistakes that we're going to have to get corrected. And then when we come back, from spring break, it's going to be all real football. That's when you get a hit, put the pads on, and get physical and work on the toughness aspect of it as well.
You mentioned the turnover circuit, starting that today. Is that something you guys are really going to drive home starting day one all throughout off-season?
Well, and hopefully by putting it at the beginning of practice, it'll help. It's all about the emphasis. So, we're going to work on that right now, and hopefully the guys will understand why we're doing that.
Can you do more of that stuff because you have the same defensive coordinator back? You don't have to install as much.
Well, no, because you still gotta let these guys rep, and I mean the best way for them to get better at what we're asking them to do is the reps. So we'll keep practicing the way we've been. All right. Okay. Awesome. Thanks.